All right, Wolfpack Tuesday's workout. This will be kind of our last little split jerk pressing scenario, and then the last little week we'll do these specific handstand push-up movements since the handstand push-up stuff has been kind of geared towards getting the people for SummerSlam ready for one of their workouts. So we're going to kind of mix in a little bit more of a Metcon scenario, add in some different fatigue points, and then give ourselves a chance to get through as many handstand push-ups as we can in the time. So the pressing work is just a 12-minute EMOM. Just kind of build our way into some split jerks. We're going to start with some strict presses. So we're just going to get that overhead press motion ingrained. Not necessarily to think about when we're doing a split jerk to press the bar up, but you do need to have a violent press underneath the bar. And sometimes when we do some strict presses to start and we're kind of in that tight position, we really have to work on driving the bar up. If you can somehow find a way to think about when we get to the split jerks using that same aggressive press to get yourself into the split jerk underneath the bar, it actually works out really, really well. So first 3 sets, 3 strict presses. It shouldn't be very heavy, something moderate in fashion, right? Challenging for 3, but not like max effort, not grinding reps. We still have good speed on the bar. Straight up, back down. You can touch it off the chest and go for 3. So kind of like a little bit of a warm-up, but also a lead into the next 2 movements. Okay, so 3 sets of 3. We actually have 3 sets of 2 on a push jerk. Okay, again, this is kind of leading into a little bit more technical motion where we're getting the hips going, getting the extension going, and then working on that fast punch underneath the bar. We all know how challenging push jerks can be when the weight gets heavier, and so the things that you need to focus on to make these push jerks work a little bit better is to dip as low as you can, keeping your chest as tall as you can, and your elbows up so you can shuck that barbell off your chest. Once you feel that barbell lift, we need to slide those feet out a little bit wider than normal, and that's going to allow us to drop underneath it. So big extension, fast footwork, and then fast punch like we did with the strict press, but we're driving underneath the bar. Okay, focus on that. And then 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5. Beautiful. Even better. 5 sets of 1 split jerk where we're just putting everything together. Perfect form on the split jerk, good catch position, good speed. I wouldn't be trying to go for a 1 rep max here after all of these kind of pressing motions. You can build to a heavy single, but the goal of something like this, some kind of EMOM, is moderate weights across the board. Obviously, you can build in each of these movements since your ability to lift more is there. But I wouldn't say that this EMOM is meant to find a new 1 rep max unless you feel really, really good and these movements have actually prepared you to do split jerk better. Okay, so kind of feel it out. Just make sure that these split jerks are perfect reps. Same extension on the push jerk, right? Same footwork speed, except now we're splitting it back, and then even more aggressive punch to get down into that split position. Okay, and that's what we'll focus on for the EMOM, and it will be all fine and dandy. And then again, the Metcon is 2 rounds. We're going to work all the way down. It's basically 2 minutes on and 30 seconds off for each section. Even the last section, you only get 30 seconds rest, and then we start at the beginning. We're going to start out with a double under set, and we want to make sure whatever double under set we're choosing, or reps we're choosing, or movement we're choosing for this, maybe it's a combo between double unders and single unders, we're not taking any more than a minute total. Okay, so if you do 75 unbroken double unders, you're probably looking at somewhere around 40 to 45 seconds maybe. Right, that gives you a little bit of transition time into the handstand push-ups, right? 15-second rest, and then you have a minute to do our handstand push-up work. So on all of these, pick a rep count or a movement, or even if you want to practice your double unders, I wouldn't exceed past that minute marker. That way we still have a good opportunity to get a couple sets of handstand push-ups in, okay? And we want to match the same movements that we've done the last couple weeks as we regress or digress in technicality. So whatever you did last week for the most challenging handstand push-ups, match that here. And then this should be something that you would probably do in a workout. And then this last one should be something that you can just bang out a ton of reps where we're just getting some overload volume. Okay. With the deficits, always focus on the big kip, right? Get into your good tripod, bring those knees all the way down to the chest, and at that last second, get that little curl press and really explode off of the mat and get a good strong press. Okay, hopefully you're able to get at least 2 sets in here. Unless you're really proficient in these movements, you might be able to stay on the wall the whole time, but goal would be get up, do a set, come off, rest a second, probably go back up for a second set. Okay, so it's not an unbroken set, it's just as many as you can get in the remaining time. Okay, so 2 minutes on, rest 30 seconds, same thing, start the next one, jump rope, and then a less technical movement. This should be a 30-second rest right here as well. I'll add that, and then from 5 to 7, same thing, double unders, and then a movement where you can get a bunch of reps. So we'll do that for 2 sets. Score's going to be reps, so we're looking for a lot of volume here, some good fatigue practice, and a good opportunity to get better at our handstand push-ups. Other than that, have a great Tuesday. See you in the gym. Later.